In the year 180 AD, a man, a fierce Roman general, leads his army to victory against Germanic tribes in a brutal, muddy battle. His heart longs for home, to return to his wife and young son. After the triumph, an aging emperor, wise but frail, summons him. The emperor reveals his plan. He wants the general to lead Rome, not as an emperor, but as a protector to restore the republic. His own son, a volatile young man, is unfit to rule, consumed by ambition and rage. The general hesitates, torn between duty and his desire for a quiet life. Meanwhile, the emperor's son overhears the plan, his jealousy ignited. In a quiet moment, he suffocates his father, seizing the throne for himself. The new emperor demands loyalty from the general, who refuses, loyal to the old emperor's vision. Enraged, the emperor orders the general's execution and the death of his family. The general fights off his captors and races home, wounded and desperate, only to find his wife and son crucified, their bodies charred amidst the ruins of his farm. Grief overwhelms him, and he collapses, broken. Slave traders find him, barely alive, and sell him to a gruff gladiator trainer in the deserts of North Africa. Stripped of his rank, the general is now just a slave, known only as the Spaniard. In the dusty arenas of a distant province, the man is thrust into gladiatorial combat. At first, he refuses to fight, his spirit crushed by loss. But survival instincts take over, and his skill as a warrior shines through. He slays opponents with ruthless precision, earning the respect of fellow gladiators, a stoic African hunter and a burly Germanic fighter. The trainer, a former gladiator freed by the old emperor, sees potential in him. The man, fueled by a burning need for vengeance, begins to embrace his new role. His victories draw crowds, and whispers of the Spaniard spread. Meanwhile, in Rome, the emperor, desperate to win the people's favor, announces 150 days of gladiatorial games to honor his father's memory. The trainer brings his gladiators to Rome's Colosseum, a towering arena of spectacle and death. The man, masked as the Spaniard, leads his comrades in a staged battle, defying the odds to win a stunning victory. The crowd roars, and the emperor descends to meet the victor. When the man removes his helmet, revealing his identity, the emperor is stunned. This is the general he thought dead. The man declares his name and vows vengeance for his murdered family and emperor, his words echoing through the arena. The crowd's cheers protect him. The emperor cannot kill him without losing favor. Furious but powerless, the emperor storms off, plotting to destroy his rival. The man's fame grows as he defeats every opponent, including a legendary undefeated gladiator in a brutal fight surrounded by chained tigers. Ordered to kill his defeated foe, the man spares him, earning the title, the Merciful, and the crowd's adoration. The emperor's sister, a woman torn between loyalty to her brother and her belief in justice, reconnects with the man, her former ally. She and a principled senator plot with him to overthrow the emperor. The man learns from a loyal servant that his old army remains faithful, camped near Rome. Together, they plan his escape to rally his forces. But the emperor, growing paranoid, suspects his sister. He threatens her young son, forcing her to reveal the plot. The emperor's guards storm the gladiator barracks, killing the trainer and others who fight to protect the man. At a rendezvous, the man watches helplessly as his loyal servant is executed. Captured once more, he faces the emperor's wrath. The emperor, desperate to crush his rival without making him a martyr, challenges him to a duel in the Colosseum, hoping to reclaim the crowd's love. Before the fight, the emperor stabs the man in secret, hiding the wound to ensure his own victory. The man, weakened but resolute, prepares for his final stand. In the Colosseum, the man and the emperor face off, swords clashing before a roaring crowd. Despite his injury, the man fights with ferocity, driven by vengeance and the hope of restoring Rome. He disarms the emperor, who draws a hidden dagger. The man overpowers him, driving the blade into the emperor's throat, ending his reign. As the crowd falls silent, the man, mortally wounded, collapses. In his final moments, he orders the senator's reinstatement, the gladiator's freedom, and Rome's return to the Senate's rule. Visions of his wife and son in a golden field guide him as he dies. The sister and senator honor him, carrying his body from the arena, while the African hunter buries his friend's tokens, whispering, "Not yet."